All right, it is 6:26 according to the blue phone. I'm not sure how accurate that thing's clock is, by the way, because I don't think it's getting any kind of network time. What time does Obamaphone 5 say it is? It says 6:27. And that one's connected to Assurance Wireless. Wow, it got up to 69% while I left it in the break room. I'd say that was a good thing. Now, when I had such a bad day at work last Sunday over at Domino's, it doesn't look like it's going to be adequate for running the Domino's Pizza Delivery app, but I don't have a lot of other options. So, wow. 19 minutes ago, Wonolo offered me 7 p.m. night shift for HelloFresh. Not gonna lie, it's really tempting to just straight up not show up at Domino's and go work that shift, because that'll put $171 into my bank account by tomorrow afternoon, which will solve all my money problems. Well, not all my money problems, but like that would definitely put me over the top for rent, storage rent, and apartment rent, which I'm not really sure that I am right now. There's my transmission, shifting not so good. I did ask Rob about the transmission. He said that a transmission for this is pretty inexpensive. Yeah, it's shifting bad. He said he already checked the fluid. It ain't the fluid. It's this transmission is on borrowed time. I think those were his words. It's probably the original transmission in the car. God knows how much mileage this car has on it, because the guy that sold it to me, or somebody, deliberately broke the display screen in the odometer. Now, when Rob connects to the ODB port to check for diagnostic codes on the car, it does show the mileage. And you think I would know that off the top of my head, but I just don't. Maybe I should ask him every time he does that to just text it to me. That way I have a record of like how many miles I'm putting on the car and when. But yeah, he said this, oh yeah, it's having trouble shifting. Yeah, this transmission is totally on borrowed time. So he's gonna start looking into getting one. Try to see if we can pick one up for me in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, I don't think he's looking at rebuilding it. I think he's trying to pick up probably a second-hand transmission that's in good shape, or maybe one that's already freshly rebuilt. Give this one to them as a core. That's actually probably the most sensible way to go about doing it. I don't know. I kind of trust him to do the right thing on that. Oh God, the clock still isn't accurate. Okay, it's 6:30. That's like a huge pet peeve of mine. Like, I just need visible, accurate clocks everywhere. And I look down and I see something that says 5:10, and it just fucks with my reality. Of course, I can't really set the clock while I'm driving because it's way too many awkward button pushes on this stupid car. That's one thing I've noticed. Most places I go, most people don't have the clock set on their microwave. Like microwaves in work break rooms, all the microwaves. When I was doing housekeeping for that one day over at Homewood Suites, just microwaves everywhere. But generally, that's where I'm seeing them, is in employee break rooms, and then when I was in that hotel. And it just amazes me. Like, everywhere I go, people don't have the clock set on their microwaves, and 99% of all microwaves, the clock is as easy to set as look at the time on your cell phone, press the button that says clock, key in 3 digits, 4 digits as if it's after 10 o'clock, and hit the clock button again. Or if you want to be really pedantic, set it for 1 minute ahead of what your cell phone says, and then right when it clicks over to that minute, then hit the clock button. You know, hit clock, key in the time, and then wait until that thing clicks, and then you hit the clock button, and then it's going to be on to the second. But I don't know, for some reason, like, nobody else I know seems to ever set their fucking microwave clocks. Drives me absolutely nuts. I look at a microwave with a digital display. I expect to see the correct time. Ditto for my dashboard. It is not 5:12 p.m. I might be late today. I'm not so enthused about my job at Domino's. I'm really not. honestly, at this point, if she cut my hours or if she fired me, she'd be doing me a favor, because then I could pick up more Wonolo shifts and quit putting the wear and tear on my car, and quit being out here just sweating and dealing with customers that don't think they should tip pizza drivers anymore when they're paying with a credit card. Those are the ones that really kill me. It's a credit card, and all they have to do is write in a number and sign their name. I mean, yeah, they got to pay for it eventually, but still. I mean, let's face it, Domino's delivery is a luxury, and if you can afford that, you can afford to tip the driver who has to pay for his own gas something, especially considering how fucking expensive gas is right now. So on a completely different note, something a little happier and more positive, Obamaphone 5 was there, as I mentioned. Didn't move an inch, so thank God for honest coworkers. God knows there's some places I've worked where if I'd have left something like that in the break room, it would have been gone. Of course, it's possible somebody looked at it and said, oh God, what a piece of shit, and just walked away from it. You know, if it was an iPhone 10, would it have still been there? I don't know. Brand new Samsung Galaxy Fold? I don't know. But it's a UMX piece of shit that has like pretty much zero value. Even homeless people don't want that phone. So they'll take it for a while as a burner if it's got service on it, which it does. Which of course they wouldn't be able to get into because I do have a password. But it's not really hard to bypass a password on an Android. I think if they did that, they probably wouldn't. I don't know if they'd have service on it or not, to be honest. I'm not sure how that would work. Anyway, I'm glad I still have it. It's still part of my life. One of the things I'm going to try to use it for delivery tonight. What time is it? I hate not being able to look and see the time. It's 6:34. I might be okay to get there at 7. I'm glad I told her I wouldn't be able to make it until 7. And she was cool with that. And I'd be fucking myself if I took a graveyard shift tonight at HelloFresh anyway, because that's a 12-hour shift starting at 7. I'd be getting off at 5:30 a.m. and then need to be right back at Hertz at 8 a.m. And I think I'm most likely driving back to Yuma tomorrow. Never got to see how good the Wi-Fi was at the Yuma airport. I did connect to it, but by the time I was ready to upload the next chapter of my vlog, that's when the crew finally showed up and I'm ready to go. Which just sucks. I mean, literally, that was the timing on it. Like, I had just exported it, and they showed up, and basically I tapped out. It was $4 and change for my Mountain Dew, and I don't even think she gave me a refill on the damn thing. But a 16-ounce cup with ice, found Mountain Dew. That's absolutely ridiculous. I didn't ask to see if I get an airport employee discount. Do I count as an employee of the Yuma airport? I mean, technically, I was doing work for their Hertz location, and their Hertz people could vouch for me. I don't know. I didn't even ask. If I'd have known it was going to be $4, and I tipped the waitress $1 because she was a sweetheart. I cracked the shit out of this brand new defective screen. And I think I might have had a shot at him replacing it under warranty if I had not done that. And that was actually on my agenda for today. That's what I was going to do. My plan was not to leave Obamaphone 5 in the fucking break room. That was a complete fuck up. My plan was not to arrive with a nearly dead iPhone and a completely dead Obamaphone 5 either. Last time I did one of these, I sat right next to a charger port, and I was able to keep one phone charging. In fact, I think I was able to keep one phone charging at all times. What the hell is this contraption doing? Not gonna lie, the middle-aged Mexican woman pedaling the cart thing looked really good to me. I think I could be really happy with that kind of woman. Just saying. Someone who's fit enough to do that sort of thing. Because there's nothing I find more attractive than a woman that is fit. And in my age bracket, that's just simply not an easy thing to find. why it is women get around 50 and they just completely let their bodies go. Hell, they typically do it before they get to 40. It's really hard to find over 50. Speaking of bodies, oh my God, there's this young Latina. I don't know how young, but she looks young. That is just, that girl could be a supermodel. I don't even think she realizes how beautiful she is. But, oh my Lord, she'd get out of the van, and then I get out of the van, I'm following her, and it was so distracting. And she's wearing, like, skin-tight leggings, and a semi-tight little black t-shirt, black leggings, and she's just stunningly beautiful. And petite, she's probably like 5'2". Yeah. And in her eye, I'm probably just some random old man. I thought I started checking me out a couple of times, but that just doesn't make any sense. Why would that be happening? Anyway, I gotta run in and out as quick as I can, change into Domino's clothes, try to minimize the crap that's in these pockets. I hope I can match out enough time to at least get some cargo pants that are more suitable for this, because that was definitely a contributing factor in me dropping my iPhone just now. If I had pants where I could have those in front pockets instead of having to put them in back pockets, like the front pockets in these are just too tight to really hold anything. I need like the extra baggy pockets of cargo shorts with all the shit I carry. Well, shit. Took my apartment apart. I don't know, but I took it. Shut up, car! Fuck! Oh, God. I should do like Phoenix Homeless Adam does, and just beg for people to give me money on my Venmo. I got a Venmo, by the way. It's in my channel information description somewhere. I don't know. Channel about page, I think. I asked you to give me money to my PayPal, but that account I'm locked out of it for some reason. Somebody did a phishing attempt and I fell for it. And now my whole PayPal account is locked up. I ain't got time to fucking deal with that because I'm working fucking around the clock and not getting fucking paid for it. I mean, I'm getting paychecks eventually, I guess. Fucking bi-weekly pay at Domino's. Supposed to be getting all these tips at Domino's. All I'm doing is putting fucking gas in my car. I'm just about out of gas, by the way. God, I'd love to go to Costco and top the bitch off, but I can't believe fucking Wells Fargo just cut my credit limit like that. I've never missed a payment on my Wells Fargo card, ever. Ever. This guy driving 15 in a 25. Will you kindly get the fuck out of my way, sir? Go. You're a little fucking PT Barnum and Bailey circus mobile. I think that's what BT Cruiser stands for. A fucking clown car based on a Dodge Neon. Shut up, car. I don't know what time it is. My clock says 5:38. I mean, it's great that Rob got the power set on it, but, you know, got it powered up and stuff, but he didn't set the goddamn clock. I don't understand why nobody else fucking sets clocks. I'd love to have the time to sit and set the clock. I'm just go, 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 go. I couldn't find my Domino's hat. I had another chapter of my vlog to upload, the one I didn't get uploaded while I was at the airport. Let me clarify, at the Yuma airport. I haven't had a chance to check the traffic. Hopefully I'm not heading into a traffic jam. It's not 5:39. I don't know what the fuck time it is. I'm pretty sure I'm beyond my hour late that Samantha was expecting me to be. I can't believe they lollygagged like that coming back from Yuma. I haven't sat down to look at the vlogs and everything and figure out like how long it took me to get there versus how long it took us to get back, but I'm gonna say I made it there in half the time, maybe less, than it took for this van of fools to get back. 4 stops we made on the way back. First we stopped at a little gas station. I forget the north-south street that goes into the airport. We went directly north out of the airport, and about a half mile on the left, there's maybe a little less than a half mile on the left, there's a Walmart, and there was a gas station in front of the Walmart, and we stopped there and topped off a gas tank. In my opinion, that should have been all stops we needed. Like, pee at the airport or pee at that gas station. We got to get back to Phoenix. No. After they left there, we were there for a while. Not for a very long while. I pretty much got gas and then we left. But I mean, still, that's enough time everybody could have gone in and got drinks. There was a convenience store there. Were there public restrooms there? I don't know. But there were plenty of public restrooms at the airport. Very clean public restrooms at the airport. The Yuma airport. Verify that. After we left that gas station, we went north to Palo Verde Drive East. I want to say we went a mile to the next major street. I want to say that's Avenue 3 East. Because the road we were on doesn't have a freeway. But before we got to the freeway, there's a Pilot travel stop. Or maybe it was a Love's. I don't know. I think it was a Love's. It was either a Pilot or Love's. I think it was a Love's. I'm not so fond of Love's because their fountain drinks are really overpriced, and most of their other food items are also kind of overpriced. But I will give Love's props for one thing. They took my EBT card, so thank you for that. It's certainly better than the last place that we stopped at on our way out of the Flagstaff Airport, where I got the stuff I needed, assuming I was going to be able to pay for it with my SNAP benefits and my EBT card, and then couldn't, and then ended up having to use cash, which I have very little cash, and I need my cash. And all the bills that I got due my bills aren't waiting until I get paychecks, you know, they're due now. I'm working now for money I'm going to receive in 2 to 3 weeks. It fucking sucks. That's a Domino's problem. That's not I can't actually say that's a MLS problem. In fact, MLS, I got an email from Wisely, which is like a paycheck advance program thing. A lot of the guys I worked with at Amazon had Wisely cards. Amazon offered that service as well, where every day your earnings get put into a Wisely account and you can spend it on a debit card rather than having to wait till payday. I never got a Wisely card because the whole time I was at Amazon, I was able to make it. You know, I wasn't to the point of like desperately needing a paycheck to pay bills. I pretty steadily, I mean, after my first couple paychecks, I was able to stay ahead of my bills without much effort at Amazon. Of course, it helped that I always had credit cards with available credit on them, which I don't have any now. And that's not even entirely true. Like, I've got some credit cards that have available credit on them. I just don't know where the fucking cards are. Because I lose shit. Speaking of lost shit, I've lost my Domino's hat. I don't know where my fucking Domino's hat is. Maybe she'll send me home because I don't have my hat. Should be so lucky. The clock says 5:44. What time is it? Oh, it's 7:04. 4 minutes after when I said I would be there, and I still got about a mile and a quarter to go. I can't believe I fucking broke the iPhone screen. And the thing is, I see where Al's coming from. I do. Really frustrated with Al that he didn't put a fucking, you know, and would Gorilla Glass on it have protected it from the way I just dropped it? I don't know. I don't know. It would have been nice if he'd have fucking put it on there, though. Would have been nice if he'd have more thoroughly tested the screen to make sure he didn't have the problem it had before he sent me out with it. That would have been nice, too. But I'm sure whoever's supplying him the screens isn't going to let him return the screen with cracks on it. So, you know, it's not fair that Al gets stuck with it either. But I'm stuck with the screen. I had a hell of a time getting my last vlog uploaded because every time I'm trying to tap on the screen, you know, for the upload stuff, when it's getting these ghost taps where it thinks it's getting tapped in places on screens, it just doesn't. It's sensing taps all over the screen and it just doesn't work. So I'll be trying to tap on buttons and it won't take the input of my tap because it's sensing taps in other places. So many other places that I can't use it. So I'm once again to the point of having a fucked iPhone and I don't have any credit to put another screen on it. I don't have any fucking money right now. I don't have money. People say money can't buy happiness. The people who say money can't buy happiness have money and they don't know what it's like to fucking be without. And need things like gas for their car and working cell phone because for some reason the pizza place you deliver for requires that you run some stupid fucking tracking phone app while you're delivering. I feel like today's not going to end well at Domino's. I really do. All right, the guy with the Prius is delivering. That's one of the drivers there. He's actually probably my favorite guy that I work with. When I'm stressed out, just talking to that guy calms me down, and I need people like that in my life because lately Samantha stresses me the fuck out. And Priscilla isn't doing the one thing I need her to do that takes away my stress. Although, to be fair, she was offering last night, and I just didn't make it over there. But after the fucking panic attack I had at Circle K, I just figured there was no way I was going to be able to handle being at her place, even if sex was on offer. I'm just simply not that comfortable in her apartment. And I got to list all the reasons why I ain't got time because I'm here and I got to explain to Samantha that I lost my fucking hat.